What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you enjoyed me busting my ass at the OHV trail last week. We're in the garage today, gonna get ready for our Chattahoochee BDR-X trip. I have all my gear laid out. I'm gonna show you what I'm packing.
Alright, time to get the bike up. Well, this is unfortunate. Got caught in the rain. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So this is the setup. I think it's probably the smallest, lightest setup I've got. I'm going to show you what it is and how I'm packing it. Taking the DRZ for this trip. I'm going to have my roto packs with some extra fuel. I've got the 12-liter giant loop mojave bags. Got my tank bag. And then I have my enduristan pannier topper that I use as a tail bag, tool bag, everything bag. This time it's going to be my main gear bag. And then the last thing I have is this backpack, camelback, that I'm going to use for water and some other things. So let's get into it. First up, the left side of the mojave bags is going to be toolkit and tire changing stuff. We got my tool roll, bead holder tool, 3 tire spoons and a crutch, air compressor, spare tube. I just bring a 21 because it fits in the front and the rear. I've got my little multi-tool hatchet hammer, which comes in very handy, and a tiny little saw just in case. Small first aid kit and 2 extra big rock straps just in case I want to strap anything to the back, food, beer, water, anything like that. Things first, I always put the tube down at the very bottom. My tire spoons and crutch, and that will fit nicely right down the center there. Tool roll going in next, and that's going to go right next to it. Again, shoved down in there against the tube there. Right, next up, bead holder tool, kind of fits wherever down in there. Saw and multi-tool hatchet will fit right in there. Got our air compressor that will sit in front of all of that stuff. And I always keep the first aid right on top where I can grab it. Last but not least, I've got my extra rock straps so I can grab them quickly if I need to strap anything onto the bike. Roll it down. It's all packed up. Tire changing toolkit. Next up, right pannier is going to be the tent. The tent I'm using, I've been using on a couple of trips now. It's the Wind Anchor single pole tent. I love it. It's easy. It packs down super small. This is a 12-liter stuff sack. It's waterproof on itself, but I also have the extra rain fly, which you can use it as a porch. You can take it out first. I've got it kind of set up where I can grab it out first if it's raining, put it above on some trees, and then set the tent up under it and have a dry space to get unpacked and all that. So it does take up the whole pannier, but honestly, that's fine. It's nice that the tent actually even fits in there. We got that in there. That's gonna be our tent. Squeeze that down. Alright, so that is it for the giant loop bags. Got our tent, toolkit, and tire changing. Next up, my enduristan bag. Now I've got a couple of things in here that usually stay in here, but I've got some JB Weld, a lighter, some fire starters, hot hands, which that can be taken out because it is hot, some antibacterial hand wipes, those are necessary. Oh, and my Mid-Atlantic BDR mat, which can be taken out. Zip ties and some wilderness wash for clothes or myself in the river or whatever. So this is going to be my main bag. I've got air mattress, my Jetboil, a cocoon mummy liner. So this is the microfiber liner you would put inside your sleeping bag to add warmth. Since it's summer, I'm just gonna take this, packs down super small. It is hot out, however, I've been camping recently and it does get cool in the morning. It's nice to have something to cover up with, so that's small, taking that with. I've got my cocoon camp pillow, that's coming with. And then I always bring my Flex Tail air mattress pump. It also doubles as my light in my tent. This thing is small, compact, and very useful. So that is coming as well. And then this is my clothes that I'm bringing. All I've got are camp clothes basically, shirt, underwear, shorts. That's it. I'm gonna wear the same riding gear. After 2 to 3 days, probably wash it in the river or something at camp, but I figured it's a 3 to 4 day trip. Same riding gear, same camp clothes, and I will be good. And then last, I've got a camp towel and a washcloth in there. So that is the main bag, fits in there nicely. That's gonna sit right on here. That's the main setup. Gotta bring my camp chair. I don't leave home without it. I'm putting it right on the back here, and I've got a set of rock straps. So that's gonna be the setup there. It fits together really nice. I like how it sits. It's pretty light, gives me plenty of space on the seat. The only thing that can kind of be annoying with this setup is that to get into these bags, I do have to undo these. It really takes a second to undo these and lift it up or take it off completely, but really not the end of the world. Next up, we've got the tank bag. This is pretty much GoPro stuff, camera equipment and all that. So this is tank bag. I've got 2 small rechargeable batteries that I use for charging the GoPro while it's attached to the helmet. And then I usually charge one while I'm riding and use the other one and then switch. I've got my big battery, which I'll use to charge stuff at camp, like my phone. I charge my phone while I ride too, but sometimes it's just good to have this. At night, I have my watch and some other things to charge. If I bring my headphones to listen to music at night or something, I've got this easy 3-way charger for AirPods, watch, and phone, and it kind of just flips up on itself nice and small. I've got a buff headlamp and then some charging cables. So that is going in the tank bag. Got my enduristan 4M tank bag. Love this thing. Waterproof, small, doesn't get in my way, but big enough that it fits everything. And big battery will go in, small battery, throw in my charging system, buff, headlamp, charging cables, and then 2 extra GoPro batteries in there. Nice part is I can charge through here. It's got a port. I'll put my phone right on top, and I can have my phone in here. Usually I just keep my wallet in here, and I do have a pocket knife and an extra lighter in there that just kind of stays in there. But that's the tank bag. I got my backpack here, pair of camp shoes, Merrell Vapor gloves. Love these things. They're virtually flat. Great shoe, great for moto camping for sure. Backpack is the one thing that's not waterproof, so just shoving them in this waterproof stuff sack. Put it right in here. Besides water that's going in here as well, it's a Camelback. I've got my food, and that's all that's going in there. In here I've got some rice packets, garden vegetable, cheddar broccoli, and I'll bring some Spam packets or some chicken packets. I'm just bringing 2 days worth of food. I'm not gonna bother with more. And then I've got some snacks in here, fruit snacks, granola bars. I'll have some beef jerky, but I can buy as I go. So that's gonna be that, food, and that's it for the backpack. So that'll be the kit. Here's the bike, ready to go. I think it's a solid setup. Nice and light, nice and small. Should be a good 4-day trip, so. That's it, guys. That's what we're taking on the Chattahoochee BDR. Stay tuned. We're gonna be running that the end of this week for 4 days. And that footage will come out as soon as I get it edited. So here in Charleston, it's almost 100 degrees at 10 a.m. and my garage is like a sauna. So excuse the sweating and enjoy this fan. But again, as always, appreciate it. Thanks for watching.